guys, welcome to Teen Wolf Recap. This is where I recap the episodes that have aired, not all of them, recent ones. Okay. So, in episode 11, which was 5B, episode 1, Hayden, she died, but we learn that she's alive and she's in Theo's pack. And we learn about all the people who are in Theo's pack. Liam and Mason are looking for Hayden. Mason doesn't really believe she's alive at first, and then obviously Theo follows her scent, I guess, and finds her with her in the car where her sister and her were. Yeah, and Hayden kind of leaves him after they fall off this cliff, and they're having a little tension there. And eventually they get back together, and they sort of go back together. They kiss, and Styles is mad at Scott, and blames him for not being there with his father, even though Liam was trying to kill him. And then eventually they do make up, but Malia and Styles are broken up. Pretty much the whole pack is broken up, and Parrish finds Lydia, and she ends up in the hospital, and Styles tries to go see her, and her mom is not happy, and she's like, this is all you guys' fault, she always gets in these situations because of you. So basically she ends up going in a mental hospital. Who in the world would put their child in a mental hospital? Because clearly they have such a good record. And yeah, that episode was pretty crazy. And the next episode, that was last week, what is her name? Meredith is helping Lydia basically try to get back to her banshee self. And oh my goodness, just a lot of crazy happened. And that was still in this episode too. Meredith basically is trying to help her, and there was a scream that was technically on the little recorder, and the doctors heard that, or they think they heard it, but they heard it, and I think they're gonna know that something's up, and she's about to get out her banshee self. And Theo, him and Malia had a big fight this episode. She broke some bones, dude. Kira, she fights the skinwalker. Well, she passed the little test, and they say she didn't pass the test because it was the fox who did it, which they really made me mad at that. And then Scott and Styles come in to the rescue like Batman. Let's see. What else happened? Oh yeah, Scott was telling Styles that he knows that Malia is trying to find a desert wolf, maybe to kill her. That's teaming up for Raiden. And at the end of the episode, we even find out that Decalion, Theo's trying to get Decalion because he's blind and he's an alpha and he's evil and he loves being evil and he loves trying to get his way. Yeah, I do not like this at all. Now I'm going to play a little trivia game, but I have to get my special hat for that. If you're still watching, yes, I'm weird, but I own it. Okay, my trivia questions. Some of these my best friend helped me with, and some are just makeup, or I get off the order. Where is Deaton, and what is with the desert wolf? Don't know that. Well, obviously we do know that Deaton is with the desert wolf, and that he's probably not in a good situation. But, I would love to know more about the desert wolf. Why do you want to kill your own daughter, for one? Two, why do you want to kill your own daughter? Who does that? Crazy people. But then again, this is Teen Wolf. Do you ship Malia and Theo? My best friend is this. Because I do, but I don't. Let me explain. I love bad boys and love sexual tension, so yeah, I would love to see them kiss, but I feel like their relationship would be toxic and it would not be good because Styles is want to kill Theo, and that wouldn't go. Favorite Brayden quote: "Girls gotta eat." Love Megan. Love that quote. Like that was made for her. What do you think? What do you think about the Skinwalkers? I hate them because basically they try to get Kara to become one of them because they just wanted her to lose, I guess. But even though she won, you say she lost because the Fox did it. Psychopaths. And why are they naked all the time wearing these little fancy things but just don't naked? Most attractive character: Cody Christian, aka Theo, even though his face is hot and delicious. Predictions on the Beast / Last Chimera. Me and my best friend were talking about this. I'm not sure how that, but I love her to death. That we think that the Last Chimera / the Beast is the boy who was like in 5A. He's like in a cage or whatever. That little thing that Theo had to like break Hayden and Liam out of. And there was a boy that like the drug doctors had dragged after he put them in there. I was thinking maybe that was him. We really think it was him. But yeah, I really think that it's not going to end good for the Beast / Chimera. And that's all the questions. Now I'm going to do my little predictions. predictions. Okay. With Malia, I think she's gonna go full on looking for the wolf until she finds. Obviously, she's gonna probably get some help from Brayden, but I don't think it's gonna end very well. I do think I think Theo's gonna die by the end of the season. I think there's gonna be more of a little Romeo and Juliet relationship, if you want to call it, with Liam and Hayden because they're on opposite sides. Me and my best friend were talking about this. I think Brayden, because in season 4, her and Derek were together, and honestly, he was healing when they were doing it. And I think maybe she can get pregnant. Like, that's a possibility for season 6. You know, like, Jeff, you totally should. I think that Theo is going to try to get to Killian, but Killian, if you remember, it goes back to season 4, where they said, you know, basically Theo tried to do anything he can. I don't remember exactly, but, you know, they would come after him. So I don't think that that's going to work out because Scott and Derek can beat that blind guys. I think Corey and Mason are going to be really cute. Oh, speaking of that, I almost forgot. Oh, my little checklist that I did last week, and I did this again. I'm going to start doing it every week. Last week, basically a shirt came off once, and this week it came off once again by Corey, and that's 2. Total of 2. Theo threatening someone / being evil last week was 3. This week was 2, so that's 5. Brayden being badass, that was 2 last week, and we didn't see her this week obviously, so that adds it to 2. A kiss. It was a kissing episode, I swear. 1 last week. This week got 4, so that's 5 altogether. Last Chimera said. Last week it was said twice. This week it was said once by Mason. So 3 altogether. And Lydia screams technically by the what is it called? You know what it's called. I said it earlier, but mine is like out of it. That's once. And the Beast shows up once because I totally forgot to add that last week. But yeah. Make sure not to miss my checklist. By the end of the season, there'll probably be like 29 checks, right? Well, thank you guys if you're still watching this, for watching my Teen Wolf recap and bam. Shout out to my best friend and all my Twitter followers. If you're not subscribed to me, subscribe here and follow me on Twitter at TeenSport. Alright, rawr.